Alright, let's do this.
Game resumed.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the top right corner, screw that, look in the middle of the map, it's a huge Solnaga shrine! And in the top right corner is also AxCrank.
On the bottom left side, sorry, this just puzzled me. On the bottom left side, we have a very well-known Zerg player. He is up 1-1 against AxCrank. It is Franscar.
Did you say he's up 1-1?
I consider that up 1-1. And I win a game against...
He has a 1-game lead against against Crank, who also has a 1-game lead against Franscar. It's what we call even, baby.
I don't have a word.
It's like he's has more than or equal to the same number of games won versus his opponent.
I don't believe in equality.
Alright, so Franscar is gonna not go for a 10 pool. And his opponent is not going to go for a Forge Fast Expand. Actually, he may, because this map has a backdoor thingy, and it also has gold minerals in display. That's kind of interesting. Yes, this is from the tournament. So I'm not going to spoil who moves on anything, but it is 1-1. And Franscar he's the slight underdog here, but he's not as big of an underdog as you might say, because Crank, yes, he's the pro gamer here, but on the other hand, he hasn't played Starbow in a long time, and Franscar hasn't done anything else basically when he plays RTS than play Starbow, and he's also won a lot of Starbow tournaments, and also contended a lot of really good Koreans. So Franscar is definitely a force to be reckoned with there. It's not like he's some completely noob foreign player, and Crank is this professional Korean gamer that is gonna trample over his opponent.
Yes, to consider, he is the Zerg that Artosis and Tistus never beat.
That is a good thing to consider, and he's also the Zerg that Artosis was okay with having for his King of the Hill versus BCQD, and he almost beat BCQD. The only reason BCQD won, to be honest, is the fact that he used the Imba Reapers. And Vec is signing up as myself in my own. Oh, pretty nice, nice. Vec is checking the commands. Okay, anyway, so Franscar is getting double bases. This is gonna be interesting.
I didn't pay too much attention, no, from AxCrank's specific build order. If he did get the gateway or the forge first, but considering the map, I don't think it would be a huge mistake to go for the gateway first, simply to get your cybernetics core sooner. But yeah, I like how he's placing this. Basically, he's very safe against Hydra boss, and he can attack really fast if he decides to not take his other natural expansion.
That's a good analysis of the current situation. Another interesting thing to note is that apparently with Twitch, you can log in. Two different people can log into the same account at the same time. So yeah.
That's also very interesting analysis.
And it's very important for this game in particular, of course. Now we do see again the really fast Twilight Council. Now this served Crank really well in game 1. He didn't do this in game 2 and he lost. So he's gonna go back to what worked, and he's gonna do this again. So Franscar is gonna have to have a different response this time if he's going to win this time. But he has the super fast layer. I love this super fast layer with the super fast spire. It basically shuts down any Corsair play. And it also opens up for super fast Muta play versus speed lot openings.
Everything's super.
Everything is super. I'm super, thanks for asking. So, Crank is gonna do really well.
Oh,
I mean...
The probe turns around. That's really interesting. He doesn't even try to go for a scout in the main base. I think
he didn't. Oh, he just saw the creep, so he.
Yeah, turned around. The only information he wanted to get there again was basically the third base, because he knew about the back base. That seems to be Crank's only source of knowledge he wants to have when he goes into the game. And we see him throw down a lot more gateways, and we see again the zealot attack.
Go for those blocks.
This time, but he isn't up against Mutalisks. he's up against something he doesn't want to be up against when you go for a zealot attack, and that's a lurk attack.
Yeah, it is a very fast lurker attack because he is using those transfuses again. Now, this is actually quite interesting because Franscar, like he didn't see any Corsairs. He hasn't really scouted that much, to be honest, but he is going for that Hydra attack. And he will definitely defend this. There's this one Dragoon there to get poked in the face. And oh wow, drop ventral sacks incoming. Wow, and look at that overload precision he has on that high ground on the back base there. Now, ooh, he can sneak out. If he can sneak out a couple lurkers and drop there, that's actually going to be a really cool play from Franscar.
Yeah. Who says these positions can only be abused by Terrans?
Yeah, it's true. And also Protoss. I was actually thinking that Crank would have... Oh, he's going to try and break through it. Oh, here come the lurkers. He has to pull back. I was thinking that Crank could actually, perhaps, if he had made some quick stalkers, he could have blinked up on the high ground behind Franscar's there and done some damage. But I really like that you have this abusable part of this map, that you actually encourage creative, aggressive builds instead of just defending and defending all the time.
Yeah, Franscar did sneak 2 lurkers out, so it looks like he's considering doing what you suggested with the lurker.
He's considering it, let me tell you that much. And the drop play will be completed in 20 seconds. He needs just to move this Overlord slightly further. This lurker needs to stop his seizure, and then everything should be fine. There's a lot of zealots out there. Oh, and he's actually sneaking out a drone somehow. Past all the guards. You lazy, stupid zealots.
Oh, you had one job.
Yes. They were like just talking to each other, like, oh, this job sucks, this is standard, nothing happens anyway.
That's like working for the government. Like the zealots on the bottom didn't do their work, so there must be someone else who does it.
There's like one thing that's universal for all countries, and that is that people working for government are lazy people. Oh wow, did these lurkers actually hit the Nexus? Well, it doesn't matter, they already killed 4 probes, they already paid for themselves quite a bit, and Franscar actually sneaks out a lot of Zerglings. Ooh, he's gonna deny this base for a little bit. And
yep.
Ooh, he's gonna get the lurker on the low ground, and now we have the speed for overlords as well, so this is gonna be easier to drop. And he's gonna get into the main base and get a lurker in there. Franscar, I don't think...
He could just run with all his cracklings in the main base.
That would also work. And here comes an observatory and an observer, but oh, Crank has nowhere to mine. Crank is not gonna have any income for a long time. He's gonna just...
Well, he distant smite from his one expansion that is the safest.
So yeah, okay. This is gonna be... You know, these lurkers hate pylons and extractors. Oh, careful, Probies. Careful. Okay, it's gonna be... Look at that. If he had just one lurker down here as well, he would just shut down everything. Now here comes an observer. Now he can actually get out of there. No, he can't. And this... Oh, but... Oh, this lurker's on the high ground, and zealots cannot shoot up. So, Oh, dude, he's sending drone backs here again. This is such a bad idea because he can't... Oh, he has 1 Dragoon. But he's got to be so careful with these... Oh, he doesn't want to... No, careful with the probes. Careful with the probes. Send over the observer.
Oh, he loses too much stuff against...
Oh, he could have target fired. Oh, almost gets all the probes there. And he just moves the lurker back.
I think he can face the Dragoon head on.
Well, yeah, the high ground advantage. Oh, it's kind of random if it's gonna work or not. But these zealots are like, you know what, we got nothing to do. We're government works. Oh, look at the huge dropping coming from Franscar. He's gonna be able to defend versus this also. He has a lot of lurkers and a lot of spine crawlers. He can burrow another lurker. He has only 1 place. This is such a great map for Serb. You have like this one. You can defend 1 choke and have 3 bases for free. And look at the drop. It's so big. It's bigger than... And GG, and Franscar moves on, knocking out Axiom's Crank in the round of 8.
Yeah, AxCrank not able to